And so, uh, Thorvir, ignoring the Fire Warriors, understanding that Brother Severin is better suited to the murder of large quantities of enemies, you decide it's time to go after that crisis suit in the back. And so you just start pumping your fists and powering your way through that group of fire warriors in front of it. And you're just basically turning them into bowling pins. Just like ricocheting them off your armor, shooting them off, just completely ignoring them.
Terran House rules.
Here comes the pain train.
Yeah. All right. So give me a weapon skill check, sir. And you are making a charge move, so that's plus 10. Um, so go ahead for me,
Uh,
sir.
Somebody might be in a world of hurt. I rolled a 7.
Holy shit. Uh, Let me check your roll really quick.
At 7, and that is 5 degrees of success.
So again, you broke up a lot there, sir.
I heard
Sounded like
five
you said
degrees.
5 degrees of success.
I
Yeah.
I did hear that. I just want to make sure there wasn't anything else in there. Oh,
No, I said nothing else.
okay, I got you. All right. So let me see. I feel like what it is that you have to roll 3 times. So your first, I'm trying to see if there's an explanation for it, real quick, just to make sure.
It is somewhere, but I don't know if I have it, and I didn't do my research before.
This talent replace. I feel like that's what I made you do for swift attack. Is you had to make 2 rolls, and so for lightning attack, it would just be you get the opportunity to succeed 3 times in an attack instead.
All right, so I'll roll 3 times.
Go for it, sir.
The second roll was a 4.
Oh
That
man,
that is 6 degrees of success.
it's just getting better. I swear to God, if you roll a 1, I'll just let you literally implode the crisis suit.
Okay, I'll take that challenge. Unfortunately, next time I rolled a 2.
Holy shit.
Yo, but like, one of these rolls today, I rolled a 9 and then almost egregiously failed. He rolls a 2.
Oh
It's,
boy.
it's, it's karma. There's something I'm going to want to do, and it won't happen. I can feel it. But right now, I can do this, and I'm going to enjoy it. Like, my damage is probably going to suck on my rolls.
I don't know. You have a mighty high strength bonus, and
Well, I mean, I get plus 30 to begin with my strength bonus and Hunter of Aliens. And 2 of my attacks get plus 6 because I get plus 1 for each degree of success with my claw.
holy shit.
So I got 35, 36, 36 already. I just need my rolls.
All right, and let me find your wolf claw real quick. It. Oh, wrong book. Lightning Claw is 1d10 plus 6 with a pen of 8 plus your strength bonus. Holy shit, they are gonna fucking hurt.
All right, so it's 1d10, but it's tearing, so I take the highest.
So, yep, you roll one additional d10 and take the highest.
All right, I rolled a 3 and a 4. So there's my 4 plus 35.
Holy shit.
My second roll was a 1 and a 5, so that is a flat 40. No, that's a 41. 5 plus 36. Oh, there's my Righteous Fury. I got a 10 and an 8. So that is a 46. Now with the Righteous Fury, do I get that extra 6 because it's based off of that last attack, or do I not get that +1 per extra degree of success?
So, I would say, since it's your attack hitting critically, or it's the same attack. So, unfortunately for the crisis suit, I would say you get it.
All right, and this extra attack is a 1 and a 7, so 7 plus 30, 43.
43. Sorry, let me math real quick. 1 second.
Ooh, and do I also get because I'm double wielding, do I get my one attack with my knife? Because I know I read in the rule book that my other melee weapon gets one hit.
You do, sir.
It's a little late, but that's what I was talking about when I was breaking up and being all wonky.
Yeah, I think that is kind of what I figured. I did the same thing. I was literally like Darth Sidious and spin. What does that get me? I gotcha. I totally dig it. All right. And so your knife is 1d10 plus 2 with a pen of 2 plus your strength bonus.
That's not tearing, is it?
It is not, sir.
All right, well, that's a terrible roll. So I rolled a 2. So 2 plus 2. What was the other plus? What was the pen?
2.
I mean, my strength bonus is 4. Wait, what is my strength bonus? 14.
Oh boy. Wow. So that is still damage. It's not super great, but it's still damage. Um, I will say, however, um, your Palpatine spin literally murders the crisis suit on the spot. Uh,
Wait. Did I just one-shot that thing?
yes, you in fact did. If you hadn't Righteous Furied, he would have been okay, but you human blendered him straight to death.
Leave it to Thorveer to one-shot a Crisis Suit and Skull to one-shot a Gene Stealer.
Hey, I saw the chat earlier. Somebody was trying to think about who was stronger, me or Tatama. I think we know who it is.
To be fair,
I
think
knew
I
who
could
it
do that too.
was.
I knew too, and I knew some of you. Well, I just had to reclaim my title.
I would like to be the one. I'd like to imagine, like, over the Vox, I'm like, holy shit, he just barrel rolled and fucking killed that Crisis Suit.
As you're also munching on space popcorn with your, through your helmet. So, yeah, I'm hearing some crunching sounds in my mind.
Oh. This is exactly what's going on. Let's see if I can find it.
Just like in the first mission, Brother Stefan was drinking tea through his helmet. It still is the funniest thing in my head.
Come on. No, you stupid son of a bitch. Come on. This is probably the single best Destiny emote ever.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
this is what's going on. Sephron's just sitting there, just like his imaginary popcorn, just like shoving it in his face. Like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? Popcorn. What the hell?
That was
I would
money
Oh,
well
he doesn't even
spent.
take the mask off, and
Well,
he's just
yeah, exactly. Like earlier in our first session, I was drinking tea, which if you just envision a space marine with a helmet just putting a teacup to his face mask. Like I imagine I'm doing the same thing. I'm just mashing popcorn into what would be the mouth of my helmet.
And with the bloody corpse of that blended pureed crisis suit, I want to glare at the groups of fire warriors and just sort of point at them with my knife and claw and be like, "Who's next?"
All right, brother Sephron, as you are shoveling popcorn into your face, what would you like to do, sir?
um, so I have a moment after shoving several handfuls of popcorn against my helmet, which I pulled. I guess I requisitioned that from the Thunderhawk. I remember. Oh yeah, Fire Warriors, and so there's like two groups. Are they close enough together that they would be considered a mob?
No, sir, they are not. But they are two groups of 10. So they in themselves are considered a horde. Like each group is a horde. It's a large group, relatively.
Okay, which? Hold on, let me look at something. Okay, Bethrun, Albatrack. Okay, which one is 111?
The northern one closest to you and the door.
Okay. And then 2 and 7. Oh, well, that's. Which group is closer to Thorveer?
One is. Because he
How
actually had to run through them to get to the crisis suit.
How close is the second group to him?
I mean,
within melee range.
he could charge them and make it, but he couldn't reach out and touch them yet.
So I'm going to open fire on group 2 then.
All right. So, obviously, you're firing full auto. That's the only way you're... Oh,
The
excuse me.
only way it works.
The only way it fires. Um, and shooting at a horde gives you additional bonuses. I just gotta find it real quick. I think it's plus 10. Just making sure. I feel like it is. So full auto is itself plus 20, and then plus 10 for firing at a horde. So go ahead and give me a ballistic skill check at plus 30, sir.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna fate point that. I got a 1.
Nice.
Bruh.
I literally got a 1.
Nice.
Bruh. Nice fate point.
That's what fate
Fires
points are.
1 bullet, kills 10 guys.
I will say, just so you don't have to worry about rolling, basically when a heavy bolter round hits a fire warrior, it fucking kills them. That way you're not rolling fucking forever. You open fire full auto on that group in the bottom of that hangar and just douse that space with heavy bolter rounds. Just a and every single fire warrior is obliterated by mass reactive high explosive rounds. There is literally nothing left but paste of fish people on the ground.
Smells faintly of caviar in the room.
Yes.
Smells like victory.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yes. All right. Brother Sephron, you have effectively murdered one entire group of the fire warriors that were literally trapped in there with you. Brother Alvatred, it is your turn, sir.
So I have about a foot of clearance with this door now, or this hatch.
Yes.
I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to climb in.
Oh,
You just
good.
did you just say you were going to climb in?
Yep.
I fucking love you.
Okay. This is gonna be tough. I gotta figure out how to work this. So, give me a strength test, sir. Because what you need to do is you need to you need to physically get the crisis suit onto the ground so you can put your foot into it. And he's not gonna just sit there and let you topple him over.
18.
Oh man, he totally
Oh
did.
god.
He totally did not do well.
He's just gonna sit there and let me do it.
Well, no. Again, he's flailing. He's trying as prying open the space of his armor. He's battering your arms and trying to stop you, and you just basically hook the legs of the crisis suit out from underneath it and slam it into the ground and pry open the remaining distance on the hatch of its front armor, and then just put your boot onto the inside and just start pressing down on the pilot.
Room for 2.
All right, Brother Tatama, it's your turn, sir.
Well, I'm gonna make it simple for you. I'm trying to crush the arm off of this crisis suit I've got here. So
Ah, that's right. So remember, he did manage to actually fight you off. So you're
with my actual hand, so I need to
yes,
re-grab him and start pulling.
gotcha. So same
Because
thing.
instead of just trying to crush, because I realize now that if he breaks out of my grip, if I'm using the servo arm to break him, I'm gonna lose my grip on him. So now I'm just gonna grab his arm that was broken free of my hands, and excuse me, I'm just gonna pull that one off.
Oh man. All right.
Like just pull it like the Lego
Yeah, like a
Lego
minifig.
Chewbacca off the arms.
Oh man. Okay, so give me a strength test, sir. This is going to be a couple of them over rounds, because even crisis suits aren't meant to just like pop off.
Yeah, they're not they're not Legos. They don't just pull apart. But 18, my friend.
Oh boy. Yeah, same thing. He got a little bit of success, but not nearly as well as you did. And do you have a preference? Do you want to go left arm, right arm? Like, how do you want to?
Let's go with the arm. We're gonna go with the arm that's not in my servo arm being held. We're just gonna pull the opposite one. So the one that he just broke free of my actual hands.
Okay. So in how I envisioned it, your servo arm is clamping onto his left shoulder, so that you have him effectively by his torso. You're just obviously you have to hold him from above. So you're going to just like start yanking on that right arm with both your hands. Just like grab
To
it.
his chest, just pulling,
Yeah,
pushing him away, pulling.
grab it at like on the bicep and the forearm, and then just start to pull down away from his body. And he's that you grab that right arm, full hand, start to dig your fingers in, and his left arm is just starting to whack into the side of your chest plate. And again, crisis suits are pretty strong, but they are not remotely as strong as you guys. So he's just basically drumming on the side of your chest.
But did I get the arm off?
Not yet. You are
Yet.
in the
You
in the
there.
in the process of attempting to remove it. Is there a popping sound of a ball joint? Not yet, Alvatrad.
Soon.
Yeah. All right. And then we're gonna go back to Brother Decimus, and so he's effectively straddling this crisis suit that's face down on the deck of the ship, and he's got his hands dug into its head, and he's just trying to pull its head off. Just full fingers buried into its armor. He's just sitting on it, and he's just like arching his back, trying to separate its head from its body. And it's, trying to fire its jets and flail around and turn over, but he's maglocked himself to the ground, and he is not going anywhere, and he's just wrenching its head off. All right. Now, the fire warriors that are still alive, terribly fucking terrified of Brother Sephron and Brother Thorvir, are going to attempt to shoot Brother Thorvir, because he technically is the closer one, uh, if only they are about to shit themselves. And holy shit, it doesn't matter. They literally rolled a 99. They look at Thorvir and think about shooting him and get so terrified. They're like, maybe if we don't shoot him, he won't try to kill us.
Oh. So they didn't shoot themselves?
No. They're like, look, he seems like a reasonable guy. Yeah, he's totally just gonna walk away and not care that we're still here. Yeah, totally. We didn't shoot him, he doesn't care. How fucking wrong they were. All right. So the crisis suit that Brother Decimus is attempting to decapitate is struggling against him, and it still fails to break his grasp. Again, flailing and rolling around to no success. All right. And then we have, I think it is the crisis suit. Tatama, it's your crisis suit next, I believe, and he's same thing. He's attempting to now break free his one arm as you are attempting to amputate it. Does he have any luck? Oh man, no, not at all.
I
Like you
rolled a
guys,
60. I don't know what he rolled.
you guys are getting like single digits. These guys are rolling close to 100, like all the time. So
Well, I got 60 this time.
yeah, you still succeeded. He did not even remotely succeed. All right.
Well,
All right, and then Brother Alvatrad, the fire warrior that you have pressed to the ground now, or excuse me, the crisis suit you have pressed to the ground, attempting to put your boot into. Can he do anything at all to prevent you from squishing him? Oh my God! Give me a strength test, sir.
wait, do we have the glimmer of hope?
That's a 10.
No. There was a glimmer, and then Alvatrad snuffed it out.
I ripped that candle right from his hands and blew it out myself.
Yeah, as he was. It seemed like he was able to jostle your weight just enough that you perhaps wouldn't plant your boot in his chest cavity. He was mistaken. Right.
The Emperor has willed this to happen.
It certainly seems like it with the way you guys are rolling. All right. And then with that, Brother Thorvir, it is back to you, sir. You now have this exceptionally terrified mob of fire warriors looking at you, too afraid to even shoot, but potentially just ready to die.
I want to test that theory. I want to walk up to the mob, hand them a grenade, just one of them, hand them a grenade, and as I'm pressing it into his hand, making him prime it, as I then just walk away.
Okay, so let's see. Give me a willpower test, sir.
15.
Oh, man. And I was like, maybe the fire warriors will realize what you're doing. They totally fucking don't. And so you do walk over, and they're quite baffled by you not just immediately turning to kill them. And so you take a frag grenade off of your belt and reach out with your combat shield hand, which is still a hand, and grab one of the fire warrior's hands, and you turn your grenade over and slap it down into his palm so that it primes, and then you push it back onto him, spin him around, and push him into the crowd.
There you go, mate. Go share with others.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Oh boy. All right. So Brother Thorpe, God, I can't believe I just let that happen.
I think we broke Nick, guys.
All right. So Brother Thorvir, Where is frag grenades, real quick? Frag grenades are flat 2d10 damage. So go ahead and roll for me. It's just to see if you get a Righteous Fury.
I did a 10 and a 9.
I kind of figured that you would. So go ahead, sir, and same thing.
I'm sharing today.
You are
That was another
definitely
10.
sharing.
All right, no more Righteous Furies. That was a 9.
Oh man.
Oh wait. No, I did that wrong. That's still the first. That's that other grenade because it's 2d10.
Yes, sir.
And so I get one more. I get one more 2d10.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that ends it though. A 7 and a 5.
So what's really funny is a frag grenade Righteous Furying is enough to wipe out all of those fire warriors. Because it's a frag grenade, so it's meant to deal with massed infantry. And so you slap that grenade in that fire warrior's hand, and it primes, and you turn him around, and you just push him into the group, and you're like, hey, share that with your mates, bud. And so he just kind of stumbles into the center of the group, and it explodes, and shrapnel flies everywhere. Pieces of that fire warrior go arcing off into corners of the room, and it seems that you hit a grenade on the fire warrior, and it detonated, and other grenades detonated, and all of the fire warriors in that group are killed in one mass reactive explosion.
Hey, Brother Severin, I'm kind of sorry that I took them all, but I'm not because that was awesome. And also, do you know how to open this door?
Oh, so I locked us in here. Sorry about that.
Do you have another grenade?
I'm gonna have to go let those idiots out, aren't I?
Nah, I'll just get a running start next turn. Unless Brother Severin wants to have a running start, or if he just wants to hoard his grenades.
I love how my
he can take one
entire
of mine.
job is like hacking and being a guy who's good with machines, and our solution is never use the door handle.
Never is.
What's a door handle?
Use the console to open the door. No,
What's a console?
run it through. We are literal living battering rams. What do we need doors for?
Exactly.
I have mastered the piston punch to open doors.
Yeah, that technical knock, man. That technical knock.
Wait, can I technical knock the crisis suit?
No, because he's not
Okay.
Imperial Tech.
Okay. I was gonna say, what if I just knock it and tell it to let the arm off? Talk to the machine spirit in the crisis suit. Fall apart.
Disassemble yourself.
Open the hatch. I want out the fish.
All right. So with that, Brother Sephrin, you just really watched Brother Thorvir commit the oddest case of murder you have ever seen in your entire life. And you're back to the popcorn thing. You're like, I don't know how this is gonna fucking end. What's fucking going on? I want some popcorn.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, sir?
This is the best season of this show yet. I want to. Well, so Thorvir, after committing a bloody massacre that I thoroughly enjoyed, we both probably realized, like, oh yeah, the door. So if we've destroyed the console, and I'm pretty sure I don't have tech use. I do not. How sturdy is this door?
I'll let you borrow a crack grenade.
It is a access door into a, so like you guys are in a hangar, so like one of the walls here is we'll say like force, it's like void shield sealed. It's a hangar door that keeps atmosphere in but isn't armored. So this door is actually fairly sturdy because it's able to withstand decompression in an emergency situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. In that case, I want to try to use one of my crack grenades to open it.
Gotcha. Now, sir, how did you want to do it? Did you want to like place it in the center? Did you want to place it on one of the like um the outside walls? Like how did you want to do that?
Oh, how demolished is that crisis suit?
His basically front chest plate is literally gone. It is eviscerated by the Thorvir spin maneuver. But like relatively the chest cavity itself is still intact. Does that help in any way, sir?
Yes,
Okay.
because what I want to do is I'm going to put the grenade in the crisis suit and then turn the suit up against the door to kind of direct the blast.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You may be asking yourself, how did we get here? Well, it's a long story.
It's a long, bloody, hilarious story.
My friend gave a grenade to a guy and then kicked him into all of his friends, and they all exploded.
I like it. And so, you go over and you just kind of start dragging that crisis suit behind you, over towards the door, and once you make it back to the door, you do the best that you can to kind of clean off the remainder of the armor and the pilot out of it. Um, and then you prime one of your crack grenades and drop it into the space, and then just like fling the crisis suit up against the door, and then just put your like body weight up against it, so that as it actually explodes, again you're trying to channel most of the force outward towards that bay door. And crack grenades. So crack grenades are 3d10 plus 4 with a pen of 6, sir. So roll damage for me, please.
Okay. Uh, I got 2 zeros and an 8.
Oh shit! Holy fuck! Uh, and so as you are leaning up against this crisis suit, trying to hold it against the door, you hear the final beep of the crack grenade, and then it does blow, and you just kind of get this like pushback as some of its force obviously is pushed against the back of the crisis suit, but it's just enough to kind of jostle you a little bit, and then immediately you lean back into it, and you let it sit for like a second or so, and then you let the crisis suit fall to the ground, and you grab it by one of its legs and just throw it back into the bay behind you. And now there is, you know, we'll say like a 3 by 3 foot hole in this door where your crack grenade blew out the armor.
I found the control panel. Shh, tell him.
2 minutes in, I'm done with this.
All right. I'm going to get on the box.
Attention span.
Let the group know that.
Welcome to the
Let the group know that Brother Sephron and I took care of the other left, and also that Brother Sephron can Moonlight as our tech guy because he fixed something that I broke.
I don't know if that qualifies as fixing, as I heard an explosion, but alrighty, brothers.
You know, Imperial Fist, you make your job sound a lot harder than it is.
Yeah, when you have more explosions, things just seem to work.
Wait, are you guys? Are you?
You
telling
call
me
them
you blew
explosions.
off
I
a
call them
door?
wrenches.
How did I get dragged into this mess?
The Emperor smiles on you.
It still is only a matter of time before this your chapter leader sees the space wings on a spaceship.
Oh, the space wangs. The space wangs.
And the crayon in his tool belt.
All right. So, Brother Sephron, you have successfully made you and Brother Thorvir an exit out of that room. We're going to go to you, Brother Alvatrad. You are attempting to don a crisis suit as a second suit of armor.
As an aside, I imagine myself and Brother Sephron doing a jump high five like in an 80s movie
It was like
as
me
we
and Chad were like,
exit the door or exit into the hallway.
Yeah! All right. Brother Alvatrad, so give me a strength test, sir.
That's a 39.
Oh, it's better than the crisis suit, who was not a 39.
I look down at him and I say, look, Thorvir gets to walk around looking like a scuba suit. I'm going to walk around looking like you.
Oh no.
Except the fact that this is what I am doing.
Just accept it. Just accept it. Shh. And so you plant your boot basically on the pilot. And you crush him between your boot and the armor of the crisis suit. I will say your goal of wearing a crisis suit is going to be hard to do. But you killed him. He's fucking dead now.
How many rounds have I been trying to do this?
Only like 4 or 5. I don't know why it's such a big deal. Like, what does it matter?
You know, enough that Thorvir and Sephron could actually clear out another room and be done.
I just love how fast Thorvir showed that we could actually deal with these crisis suits if we weren't fucking around for 30 minutes trying to do some bullshit.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love having fun, but after I suplexed the train on one and I did more suplexing, suplexing was my shtick this turn. So I'm just going to go for efficiency and violence.
no.
Because
Trust me, we're gonna end combat, but this one's not gonna be dead. He's just gonna be a trophy. I hang around.
I haven't forgotten that we still have those space elves, and they like it when we fuck around. So I have to get myself used to denying them that pleasure through pain.
Fuck
Oh,
around and find
man.
out.
I say on the box, Thorvir, I'm going to need your muscles.
Man. Thorvir...
Because I'm going to need you to carry this crisis suit for me on your back.
Wait, why can't you walk?
Right.
I can carry it for you.
Because oh, better yet, Tom, you're gonna put it on your servo arm, and it's gonna be a puppet.
Are we gonna do that with both of them? Because I'm gonna carry mine around once I finish removing its ability to do anything.
Well, the pilot's dead in this one, and it's still relatively intact.
Oh no, the pilot is still alive in this one.
So
he's gonna get to have some fun.
we can kind of just carry it in front. Like we can use your servo arm to carry it in
He's
front
gonna
of
be
us
he's gonna be a
through the
bullet shield.
hallways.
No. I'm going to carry him with my wolf claw, and I'm going to hide behind him, and I'm going to pretend that I'm a crisis suit. It's totally going to work.
No. Better idea. When we get to the generator, we're gonna find somewhere we can shove him into to break it.
We have two of them. We need one of them to open something.
Perfect.
I mean, I like your idea too, but we have two of them, so let's make the use of them.
True. Anyway, his turn, is it?
It actually is your turn, Totama.
Oh. On to that arm removal.
Yeah, so go ahead, same thing. Give me a strength tester.
$14.
Oh yeah, you definitely got it. He is not fighting. He's trying, but he's failing. And so you just pull that arm off in a spray of hydraulic fluid and a sizzle of wires. Just pull it off and just throw it onto the deck of the ship, and then immediately, do you want to go for a leg or the other arm now?
I think we're gonna try to take both legs off at the same time to try to expedite this process.
Oh man! All right, and so you get your servo arm to lift him up just a few feet, and then you grab both of his legs at their knees and just dig your fingers into his armor and start to pull down.
Do I need to make another strength test, or is this where the turn is over?
This is where the turn is over, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. And now we are back to Brother Decimus, and he is again maglocked his boots to the deck of the ship and is just sitting on this crisis suit, wrenching the head off. And in a spray of hydraulic fluid, he manages to pull the crisis suit's head off of its armor and then proceeds to volleyball spike it onto the ground and then goes back to sitting on the crisis suit as he's trying to dig his fist into the head socket. I wonder if that's what Decimus would
Go,
do.
Decimus!
And so it is.
Envy?
Oh, what's up, Mordecai?
Nope, you go. Nope, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
The crisis suit again is flailing and trying to get away because even if a crisis suit's head is removed, it doesn't kill the pilot. They're inside the body, but still, it now can't see anything. So it's flailing around pretty wildly. All right. The crisis suit under Decimus is going to try to get away. Oh wow. Does it? It does not. It does actually roll hilariously well, but Decimus is still a space marine, and he is significantly stronger. And Totama, the crisis suit with you, sir, is going to attempt to struggle free. And now roll a strength test for me, sir.
27.
Yeah, he rolled fairly well, but not that well. And so as you are gripping its legs, it's attempting to roll over out of your grasp, but your servo arm is just keeping it in place. Okay, real quick, Mordecai, before we get to you, sir, I need to take a bathroom break real quick.